So our first story is called The Perfect Square. It's red, and there are lots of different colors in this book, and this book is by Michael Hall. It was a perfect square. It had 4 matching corners and 4 equal sides. Would you like to put that up on our board over here? And what color is this again? What color? Red. And it was perfectly happy. But on Monday, the square was cut into pieces and poked full of holes. It wasn't perfectly square anymore. What color is this? Orange. So it made itself into a fountain that babbled and giggled and clapped. So it's pretty happy, right? Good job. So that's the square that they made into a fountain. And on Tuesday, the square was torn into scraps. So it made itself into a garden. Isn't that so pretty? It's not worried that it got torn up. On Wednesday, the square was shredded into strips. What color is the square now? Green. On Thursday, the square was shattered. So it made itself into do you know what this looks like? A shower? A bridge. It does look a little like a shower. These look like shower heads, don't they? But it's a bridge, and it has lights on it. And on Friday, the square was snipped into ribbons. What color is it now? Definitely a blue. So it made itself into a river. With what's jumping in the river? What's jumping? Fish are jumping. And on Saturday, the square was crumpled and ripped. What do you think he's going to turn himself into now? So it made itself into a mountain. And on Sunday, the square waited to see what was next. And it waited and waited. Its 4 equal sides were confining. Its 4 matching corners were rigid and cramped. So it made itself into what do you think this might be? A rainbow on a window. Who wants to put the window on? Who wants to put the window on? It made itself into a window that looked out on a mountain that gave birth to a river that was crossed by a bridge that led to a park that was home to a garden that had at its center a fountain that babbled and giggled and clapped. Right wing in, you put your right wing out, you put your right wing in, and you shake it all about. You do the turkey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your left wing in, you put your left wing out, you put your left wing in, and you shake it all about. You do the turkey pokey and you turn yourself about. That's what it's all about. Drumstick in, drumstick out. You put your drumstick in and you shake it all about. You do the turkey pokey and you turn yourself about. That's what it's all about. Left drumstick. You put your left drumstick in, you put your left stick out, you put your drumstick in, and you shake it all about. You do the turkey pokey and you turn yourself about. That's what it's all about. Waddle. Oh, you put your waddle in and you shake your waddle about. turkey pokey and you turn yourself about. That's what it's all about. Tail feathers in, tail feathers out. You put your tail feathers in and you shake them all about. You do the turkey pokey and you turn yourself about. That's what it's all about. Turkey body in, turkey body out, turkey body in, and you shake it all about. You do the turkey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. So a long ago, there was a beautiful lake on the prairie, and the ducks and the geese, they flew to this lake. So these are the ducks and the geese flying to the lake. And sometimes Indian people set up their teepees and camp by the lake. So these are their teepees, and they're camping by the lake. And they went to the lake every day to go fishing. And they came back and they brought their fish back home. And then one day, a family of pioneers came and settled near the lake. And they too walked to the lake to get fish. And they walked home. One day, they looked out their little round window of their house, and they said, "Oh no, the ducks and the geese, they're flying away for winter. Now what are we going to have for Thanksgiving dinner?" And they opened the door of their little house, and what do you think they saw? Turkey! So that Thanksgiving, they had turkey. Well, this is about chicken stew. One day, the wolf got a terrible craving for chicken stew. And all day long, he walked across the forest in search of delicious chicken. Finally, he spotted one. Ah, she is perfect for my stew. And the wolf crept closer. But just as he was about to grab her, he had another idea. If there were just some way to fatten this bird up a little more, he thought, there would be all the more stew for me. And the wolf ran home to the kitchen and he began to cook. First he made 100 scrumptious pancakes. Then late at night he left them at the chicken's porch. "Eat them, my pretty chicken," he cried, "and get nice and fat for my stew." The next night, he brought 100 scrumptious donuts. "Eat well, my pretty chicken," he cried, "get nice and fat for my stew." On the next night, he brought a scrumptious cake. Who likes cake? You do? Weighing 100 pounds. That's more than probably all of you kids put in one big pile. "Eat well, my pretty chicken," he cried, "get nice and fat for my stew." This was the night he had been waiting for, and he put a large stew pot on the fire, set out joyfully to find his dinner. That chicken must be fat as a balloon by now. Who likes balloons? But as he peeked into the chicken's house, the door opened suddenly and the chicken screeched, "Oh, so it's you, Mr. Wolf," she said. Children, look at the pancakes and the donuts and the scrumptious cake. They were from Santa Claus. All those presents were from Uncle Wolf." Good word. The baby chicks jumped all over the wolf, and they gave him 100 kisses. Who wants to put the last picture on? Anybody? You want to do it again? Okay, they gave him 100 kisses. "Oh, thank you, Uncle Wolf. You're the best cook in the whole world." So he smiled and he walked away. And Uncle Wolf didn't have chicken stew that night, but Mrs. Chicken fixed him a nice dinner anyway. "Aw, shucks," he thought as he walked home. tomorrow I'll bake the little critters 100 scrumptious cookies. Those are our flannel stories for the month.